share it and tag me.
Here, I don't know how to do all that. Here. Pete.
There it goes right there. I got it.
All right. Hello again, everybody. We are live from Belton, Texas at the ACS Texas State Championships. We are watching Scotch doubles. We are about to take part in the B final, or the loser side final. So the winner of this will go on to the final match of the Scotch doubles tournament. You're going to see some good pool here, so make sure you share that stream. Ryan just showed me his hot dog, and it does not look very appetizing. So Ryan will eat that and join us shortly. So for the time being, it's Chris Corcoran live on the stream doing your commentary. Jim, good day.
Joe S. Joey E. and Joe S. Table 19. Table 19. Please come get your scorecard. Robert M. Mike S.
So on your screen in the top right and the top left, you're going to see our sponsors cycling through. Definitely jump onto their social media pages, websites, check them out, send them a message, let them know that you saw them on Q Sports Live. It'd be greatly appreciated. Share the stream to all your friends and family and anybody else that you feel will appreciate this. Again, this is the Scotch Doubles B final, coming to you from Belton, Texas, at the ACS Texas State Championships. This is Chris Corcoran currently commentating.
Ryan Epp.
And Ryan Epp has just joined.
Sneaking in there.
It scared me. Actually, I wasn't ready for it.
So,
Nice little back cut on the 15 there.
You were talking to this guy at the start. Did you say they got run out by this team? Or they didn't get to shoot?
Yeah, you mentioned that there was a couple runouts.
Yeah.
The first time these guys went head to head. We'll see. There's a lot of pressure now. This is the difference between third and guaranteed second or first place finish. So, not to mention, we're on the stream live, so there's a little added pressure from that. Hopefully, it won't have too much of an effect on these players. Sorry, guys. Ryan is choking on his hot dog or something over there.
Looking at the payouts, wishing I could have played.
What are the payouts? Fourth place? That was pretty decent.
third is worth $4.75.
Yeah, guys, feel free to pull up the stream after the match, and all of our recordings are on Facebook, so you can go back and rewind, fast forward, pause as much as you'd like.
You can rewind live on YouTube.
And as you just heard, rewind is available on YouTube.
Second place is worth $735. First place is $1,100.
Wow, those are decent payouts.
Yeah.
Please come up and sign up. I have one spot just open. Please
Can't remember what Shannon and I made for winning the Canadians.
Not that much.
No.
All right, so he's going to try to cut the 9-ball in the corner here. With this shot, it's going to cause a little bit of movement on the table. It's most likely going to contact the 10, which will then bump the 14. Cue ball's going to come through off the rail. So a few different factors involved, and you want to be careful because there is a good chance that the cue ball is going to come off that rail and come back into the balls. He played it a bit differently than I thought. He actually went for the carom shot off the 10 to sink the 9. Unfortunately, it did not pan out for him.
Here's a question for our 103 people out there. What's the difference between a carom and a billiard?
Actually, I don't know if I can answer that. I'm about to get educated.
Edumacated. Yep.
Educated.
We'll see if anybody else got, because...
I think once you say it, it's going to click. But
Yep. Anybody out there know the difference between, and no Googling.
Yeah, guys, comment away. We are watching your comments, and we
Yep.
will reply.
Oh yeah, no, it's enjoyable for us. You guys help us out the more you guys chat.
I can only
I don't
handle
know.
Ryan's voice for so long.
Yeah. We're only spending 24 hours a day together for the next week.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam doesn't know. Has that been enough time for everybody else to take a guess, comment?
That was a nicely played shot.
Carom is the object ball going off another one into the corner. Billiard is the cue ball going off a ball to knock another one in.
Ah,
So he did the billiard,
see, I would have called it, well, I did call it a carom.
but that was the,
It's
Cue
all,
ball.
it's all a carom to me.
yeah. Same idea, but
Yeah. There we go, Bill. Did you wait until Ryan said that, or? Oh,
Thanks, Cassidy.
all right, guys, share that stream.
Yep.
We're sitting at about 120 people. Let's bump those numbers. This is the B final.
Yeah, we'll have the championship match after this.
This one's for all, well, the next one's for all the marbles.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few of them, actually. The
Yeah.
payouts are pretty nice.
And the plaques and trophies they got are pretty cool over there too.
Yeah. I was kind of eyeing them up earlier.
That's what I want. I mean, the money's nice, but I want that.
It's always nice to have that token, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a huge collection at home, but it's definitely been growing. Actually, it's grown quite a couple times playing with you, Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done really well.
We need a first place finish, though.
Wow, what's the delay is from what goes live out to Facebook and YouTube. And YouTube's generally a little quicker, but it all depends on your internet connection at home, how much of a delay you guys have.
No, what he's saying is his comments are coming through a bit late. It might just, we might be distracted by what's going on the table too. Well, unfortunately, that was an untimely miss. Bit of work to do. Looks like he's might bump the 6 here, which will be favorable. Unless you
could
hit
bump it that hard.
Yeah, I think a softer shot would have been more beneficial in that scenario.
This is
You
where
know,
it's
if she
safe.
can cut this down the rail, she'll almost have natural shape to get to the 2 ball. But Ryan was just mentioning
I might play it safe on this one.
Just like that.
Yeah, it bumped out. No.
Yeah.
That one's a little tougher because you got to hit that ball a little harder than you think because it's going off at that angle.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got a back cut on the 14 ball here. Oh, I've seen a few balls at that pocket get hung up.
Yeah. This is tough now.
I would just push that 2 ball right through. They can be a little tricky though, 'cause
At that angle, if you're straight behind it.
yeah, you've almost got to kind of do the opposite of what your brain is telling you to do in that situation if you want to carry that 2 in.
The safe I might try here is just roll up and touch that and try to bump it over top of that corner. Block it or leave my kick. Called safe.
So we'll call safe. Now, is he going to... I'm not sure what he's going to do here.
The way he's lined up, he's going to sink that ball and try to bring the cue ball up to the top of the table. I don't like that.
No, I don't like giving an opponent any sort of shot on the 8 ball. Yeah, that did not pan out the way he wanted.
If he got up the top, it's not bad, but you're giving him a free swing.
Okay, folks, so we have Scotch doubles, money coming, your James Cancini at that time. If you want to come up here, 100.
Just want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Share that stream. We've got the B-side Scotch doubles final going on right now. Winner of this will go on to play in the championship match. We're at the ACS Texas State Championships in Belton, Texas.
See, I think I go off that top rail and back into these for the safe, but she's just going to bump this forward. Leave it on the top rail, but then again, you're giving us the free swing at the bank. If you play that other safe and block it, they're kicking.
Yeah. No, that worked out fairly well. Again, with the 8 ball position, distance makes all the difference. Even if you don't get behind a object ball.
Who is on the winner's side? Give me 1 second and I'll tell you. Pull up CompuSport. All their draws and brackets, all on CompuSports.
I think it's...
Alan Vrensky Jr. Alan and Vrensky.
I think it's Mickey and Tina. I'm not 100% positive. But if you were tuned in the last match that we had on the stream here, they were the winners of the previous match we just had up. They beat out Martinez and Martinez. Alright, so it looks like he's going to kick in behind this 8 ball. I don't think he's got the bank, but he's called the top right pocket here. Oh, he had the full ball. Well, didn't quite get there. Ryan, it takes a little bit of nerve to do a masse on a valley table. Of course we do shout-outs, Mike. Who do you want to shout out to? Thanks, Cassidy. Hope your dinner is delicious. I am in no position to tell anybody what to do with their shots.
No. All we can do is just give you an idea of what we might do or some options. And it's not saying we're right or wrong or anybody's right or wrong on what they do.
Yes, Albert. It is Jack and Jill, guy and girl, Scotch doubles.
We had somebody pin the link to the bracket on the bottom.
Somebody random.
No, I'm betting it's Steph.
Oh, I thought it was you.
No, it won't let us do it on the. You have to do it on your home computer or laptop. It doesn't let you pin anymore on the mobile.
Well, whoever's out there pinning things, thank you very much. So, Mike wants us to give a big shout out to his son Jaden.
Jaden, how you doing, buddy?
Jaden, I hope you're watching some good pool. Hope it's inspirational, get you on the table.
How old is Jaden? Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a mess.
Yeah, tough break.
Yeah, it seemed like she hit that good. I think something must have rolled loose or not been tight in there.
Played on a team called Tough Break once. We won $5,000 actually.
Nice. SML?
Leather Pocket.
Oh, the in-house.
It was their first in-house league at their new location.
Who are you playing with?
That was Ryan Hanley. We had Jonathan Delacruz.
John's good shot.
Wait, was John on that team? Oh, I might be. No, that was not Jonathan Delacruz. My mistake. It was Rob Zafra. We had Chance Ramsey, Travis Swan, myself, and Ryan Hanley. Played on another team around that same time with Jonathan Delacruz, and we won A3 in SML.
Patrick.
My first jacket.
This is at the Bell Expo Center, I believe it is.
Yeah, the Bell Expo Convention Center or something to that effect.
Mike, does your son Jaden play pool yet? I know I run a junior program back in Calgary. Get the kids involved and up playing.
It's tough. And I think he's shooting a little bit hard. It was a great attempt. Sometimes on these valleys, you kind of take for granted how big the pockets are. If you start shooting too hard, it's just going to rattle in the jaws and kick it right back out at you. So guys, this is the B-side final. Winner of this goes on to the championship match. Share the stream. Jaden plays snooker.
Perfect. I love snooker. I watch a ton of it. Actually, more snooker than pool. We missed the score. I'd hit the button, but I guess didn't go up.
Unmute.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I'd punched the score in there button, but it must not have took. But yeah, that's one thing. I mean, if like we work with the CCS, I do really close back home, which is affiliated with the ACS here. And I was saying on an earlier stream, like the one, we got the hidden spot pool hall in Calgary that gives us a table time for cheap on Sundays. We go from 11 till 1 p.m. Bring the kids down. It's $5 per kid. Gives you 3 hours of pool. We give them some instruction, and they play a little tournament against each other. All 9-ball to start off to make it easier. And you know what shoot in order, just to teach them, get them going, show them how to hold a cue. And
Yeah, you know, it's a huge advantage if these kids start playing at a younger age. Mike and Jaden, keep going, man, because I didn't start playing competitively till I was 22, so I'm about 8 years in. And, you know, I can only imagine where I'd be if I had started when I was, 12, 13, 14, 15. So don't give up, just keep it up.
yeah, and it's fairly, I mean, in the way of equipment, junior cues, you can get a good junior cue for $50-$60, if that, even less.
Yeah, well, I saw cues. They got cues over here, like starting price for $40.
Well, that's, yeah, I'm thinking Canadian by the time we get them up there. It's still for 40 or $50.
I know,
but
like my first cue was a Fury cue.
Yeah.
I think they were made by Predator or something.
Fury? No, that's tip of my tongue.
Is it Lucasi? I'm
Nope.
not sure. Anyways, it was an inexpensive cue. It was $150, and I played with that thing for years. And if my cue is in the shop, like getting a new tip or whatever, I'll still break that thing out and play with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend a fortune on a cue to get started.
No.
There's no point in it, actually.
No, you're going to outgrow it, for especially if it's a junior cue, and that's why they're all in the $40 to $100 range.
Yeah, there's a lot of options out there.
That's awesome, Kevin. Yeah, I love that shaft. That Jacoby Black is amazing.
Gentlemen, I'm looking for Michael C. Carlos Payne. I need you on
But yeah, with the junior program for $5, drop in 3 hours, can't beat it. And even if you think of what pool costs compared to hockey or something along that lines, or dance, or
Yeah, hockey is ridiculous. Yeah, Cassidy, it's really easy to get caught up with life. I know the feeling. Sometimes I have to really take a step away from pool because life is important. You know, there's things, jobs, personal life, relationships that you have to upkeep outside of the game.
unless you're like me and this is your job.
Thanks, Ryan. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah. Hey, we're looking for people to stream all over the place, so anybody's interested.
Yeah, shoot Ryan a message if you guys want to help out.
If you guys are ever, interested, like, we got Patrick Neal coming on the weekends here. He's from down here in Texas, and he eventually wants to start streaming, and we can give him the opportunity to stream through Q Sports Live.
Yeah.
So he's going to come learn. You'll hear him on the weekend, but we're looking for people all over the place. And
It'd be nice. Give me a break, rest my voice a little bit.
Yeah.
Kevin, that's awesome. $14.99. Yeah, actually, if I think back to it, when I was a teenager, I picked up a cue from Canadian Tire, hardware store basically. It was $25. I mean, I was playing like once a month. I'd go out with my buddies to the pool hall, and we had no idea what we were doing. So,
yeah, my first cue that I had was Dufferin 25th anniversary snooker cue that I learned how to shoot with playing 8-ball.
Yeah. I hear a lot of good starting cues like Scorpion. I know a lot of them get brought over here from the Philippines.
Well, I mean, there's lots of Scorpion action cues. Poison, which is made by Predator. They're cheaper version.
I don't even think Poison's a starting cue. I really enjoy my Poison cues. Like, I use a Poison jump, and I bought it for $40 secondhand. And the reason I bought it is because my first breaking cue that I had was a Poison VX 2.9, and it was a jump break combo, and I could jump anything with that cue. and I switched over to another jump cue. I don't know if I should name it.
Go ahead.
I won't for now. We'll leave it as a mystery. But I could not jump anything. Like I could not get the cue ball off the table, and I spent 4 times as much on that cue, and it was just trash. And so a local guy in Calgary, Derek Moore, was selling his, and I picked it up. So yeah, it was a bargain. And once again, I'm back to jumping. Oh, sorry guys, we were.
Yeah, and no, they're not allowed to talk. That's Albert.
We're distracted. This match is over. It was a short race.
2,
and Martinez just won 2-0. So we are going to have the championship match coming up.
He didn't like the way they were some of the worst positional players he's ever seen. We want to keep the comments positive, guys. I deleted that one.
Yeah.
And that'll be a warning because these players do go back and watch. Everybody does start out. Nobody starts out playing perfect. So please keep the comments positive. You get one warning and then you get banned.
Now, are you wanting to restart for this next match?
For the final, we will restart, yes.
Okay, guys. Well, we are going to shut down here. Stay tuned. We have the championship match coming up, and it is going to be a good one.
Yep.
So once we go live again, make sure you're sharing that stream right off the bat. Let's get as many viewers on as we can. Remind everybody we are at the ACS Texas State Championships in Belton, Texas. We will talk to you soon.